Okay, so today I am going to decorate a Christmas tree. Well, this actually is only the top, very top of a Christmas tree, and I'm going to use all the bits and pieces left over from the other decorations that I've done. So there's absolutely no waste whatsoever. It's just the bits that are all left over. So yeah, so I don't know whether you've seen the Christmas tree dress I made. Well, I got people gave me their old Christmas trees. I had 2 old Christmas trees that I took the branches off, and this is actually just the top half of one of the trees, and luckily it just goes into one of the stands. So yeah, but it's so I'm going to decorate it with all the bits and pieces that I've used and just got left over. So here, like, I've got loads of these pine cones, like I said. When I've been walking the dog, I've been picking them up, so I've got loads of those, and I've sort of painted them for a frosty look. That's one of the rosettes that I made that I haven't used. I think it was hiding somewhere, so I missed that one out, so I'm going to use him for the top. These are just a few of the sort of berry things that were left over from when I did the wreath to go on top of the mirror. That's a reel of ribbon where I haven't actually used that one. I bought that and a rose gold one, and I used the rose gold one on the top of the Christmas dress, so that's just a left one I haven't used, so I'm going to use that. Then we've got all the berries bits that have been cut off when I did the Christmas wreath, so there's quite a few of those, and those actually I haven't used yet. I think I bought them last year. I found them in a drawer. So yeah, so I thought, well, I might as well use those. They're not actually what I've left over from this year, but left over from last year, so thought I might make use of them. So yeah, I'm going to put all those together and hopefully make a nice little Christmas tree to go somewhere. So I'm actually gonna, because it's a bit sparse on the top, so what I'm actually going to do is bring some of the branches forward, because I've decided I'm going to put it up sort of in a corner or up against a wall, so I can bring the back ones round a bit to make it a bit fuller. So yeah, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to put the got some Christmas lights, because I bought loads of them from I get them Home Bargains. So they're the battery powered ones. They're the ones that come on automatically, so I bought loads of those because it saves me going around the house switching everything on and off. So and they were only £5.99 or £4.99, so yeah, it's probably cost me more in batteries with everything than the lights themselves. But anyway, so I'll show you when I've done that part. Okay, right, so I've moved all the branches forward a bit, so it does make it look slightly thicker, a bit more fuller, and then I've wound the lights all round, and I've just attached it to the back. So yeah, I can fiddle around with what setting. I think it's about 7 different settings for the lights. So I've just put it on this one at the moment, and I might change my mind later on. There we go. So now I'm going to put the ornaments and the ribbon on. Right, I'm just going to put the ribbon through now. I've just attached it to the top. I'm just going to thread it all through the Christmas tree. So as I'm doing it, I'm just going to just slightly twist it, so it just gives it a little bit more of a shape, and just put it round the branches like that. So we're just twisting a little bit as we go. That's it. Yeah, and I'm not pulling it tight, I'm just gently placing it in where I want it to go. At least with the artificial ones, you can just move the branches a bit. It's a handy thing about the artificial Christmas tree. So yeah, just twisting as I go. So right, I'll carry on doing that and come back to you when I've got all the ribbon on. Okay, so now I've got all the ribbon woven through all the branches. It's quite pretty so far. So now I'm going to use the leftover berries that I sort of cut off the wreaths that I were making, so there's fewer bits and pieces. So I'm just going to put those all through different angles. Luckily, because it bends, you can just sort of hook it around. Then all the branches, there's all like little bits, so you can move them around so they're not all bunched up. So yeah, spread it around a bit. Again, you can move the branches a bit as well. It's ideal for artificial trees. Some of the silver ones that went in with the swag that I did for over the mirror. So you just poke that in to start off with. Again, what I think I'm going to do is place everything where I think it should go. And then, because obviously there's things like this, it's because it's quite long, so obviously I can cut it down, but I think I'm just going to poke it in for the time being and see where I think it ought to go. A little one there. So I'm just putting it in roughly at the moment, just so I can see where I think they ought to go. Then also, once I've done it, I'll stand back and have a look a bit further away. Sometimes close up you can't see quite as well. I'm just poking bits in. Might as well use all the bits up. There's even a tiny little bit there. So might put him over there. And then this one might just go there. I think that's sort of, oh, and there's another one. Might as well use it all, so I'll put that one in there actually for a bit of depth on that one. So right, I'm going to sort of wire those in a bit and put them amongst the branches a little bit better and move them around a bit so they're all sort of spaced out nicely. So I'm going to do that and I'll come back when that's all done. Okay. So I've wired all the berries in and moved them around. So I think I've got them in sort of quite a nice place. So now I'm going to use the pine cones. So I'm just going to wire them just into sort of the ends of the branches. So yeah, just dot them around in different places. And then also I've got the little bows that I'm also going to put in. So yeah, I'm going to pop them everywhere. So yeah, I'm going to do that and then I'll come back to when all that's all finished. So there we go, finished little Christmas tree. So put the rosette on the top. So yeah, all the little bows and pine cones. Quite pleased with that actually, considering that's all just made out of leftovers. Just the top half of the Christmas tree. The other one I used the top half for making the Christmas swag. So nothing has gone to waste. So yeah, just got to find actually. Just gonna, I think, to hide that, I'm just going to, this bit here, I'm just going to put some fabric and drape it down over it just so you can't see the bits and pieces. That's just the bottom bit where I've pulled the bigger branches off for the dress that I made. But no, I'm pleased with that. I think that's going to go in my hallway, just in a little corner somewhere. So there we go, a Christmas tree just made out of odds and ends that were left over. Okay then, right, bye.